Welcome to another episode of Upliftment for the World. I'm Joy Foster from High Vibes with Joy. I channel Divine Source Energy. I have a website, highvibeswithjoy.com, where I have plenty of free resources and I offer divinely channeled sessions and divinely channeled classes. So check it out. So this is this week's divinely channeled message of upliftment for the public. Today is Sunday, March 15th, 2026. I'll go ahead and connect in and see what we get for this week. I would love to connect in to Divine Source Energy. For my highest good and the highest good of everyone watching at all times. Welcome in persons all around the world. We are delighted to be here in your presence as you are in ours. You are meeting us, Divine Source Energy, halfway to receive. We encourage each of you to concentrate on heart center and observe upon this light that is emanating here within. This is your soul connection. Allow yourself to slip in here and become one with it. What you will feel here is you will feel yourself be able to mesh energies with your personal higher self, each of you respectively. And your higher self is a portion of us, Divine Source Energy. So when Joy is channeling this energy, it is not her guides, it is not her higher self. It is divine at large, and this is an energy, and it is the source here. So you may refer to this energy here as divine source energy, or divine source. We go by many names. Now, those that are not completely familiar with the capability to connect into soul and receive, you might refer to this energy as your gut feeling, or as goose pimples, or as God, or the Creator. You might even refer to it as infinite intelligence, the quantum field. So there are many different vibrations that each of you are sitting in. And we will tell you the vibration you are sitting in current status is not your vibration you will be in all of your days. Energy is always moving and you are always evolving. So be gentle with yourself. Have grace with yourself. And in this way, you are able to have grace with others. We would like to focus here on the topic of meditation and auto writing, or some will refer to this as automatic writing. We encourage each of you to get into a daily practice of meditation. And this can seem overwhelming when one hears the word meditation. I don't want to sit on hours on end in a cave with my legs crossed and doing deep breathing here and be isolated. Well, meditation will look different for each of you, and that is perfectly fine. So, what we recommend is you get into a space each day. And if you want to start, give yourself 5 minutes. You can even set a timer if you would like. Or you can look at a clock, write the time down, and then when you feel like you have just had about enough of that, look at the clock again. Has it been 5 minutes? Well, there you go. If it has only been 3 minutes and 30 seconds, well, maybe you just sit a little longer. You see? So you're going to practice some self discipline. And most all of you that are listening upon this must possess your own cell phone, correct? And think about how you plug in your cell phone for it to charge. That is what you are doing here in meditation. You are connecting into your soul to charge yourself. You see? Just look at it like that. This is a way to regulate your emotions. Plain and simple. That is what vibrational alignment is. Does it not make sense if you are creating your reality by means of your emotions that you will want to practice emotional regulation for self? You see? So you want to train the mind through this process because you are evolving through the mind. And you want to include the body. So you get into your meditation place and you have your special notebook and a special pen. And it is special because you say it is special. That is why it is special, you see? And so you are getting into a comfortable place. Maybe it is your bed, maybe it is a chair, maybe it is the floor, maybe it is under a tree. You decide, and it doesn't need to be the same every day. But if you are just beginning this practice, it would be helpful to help train yourself, your mind, your body here to be in the same place every day for about a week. And this will get you in starting a new habit, you see? And so it is not necessary, but it could be helpful if you find yourself wavering a bit. And you noticed as Joy began this divine channeling for the public, she pronounced some words out of her lips. And she does this when she connects on others' behalf during sessions and classes. I would love to connect in to divine source energy. And so that is what you can say here within. And you are, then what you can do is you can invite higher self to have a seat here with you. And you are the spirit of you. So you are using your mind. You are using moving pictures here to train your mind. So you're pulling up a chair and you are seeing higher self here sitting in heart center. You can even hear the chair across the floor. And you are the spirit of you. And your mind, you can see here next to you. And so you are training your mind to follow you. because the default setting is that you are following the mind and you are spinning up here in a loop in this fear-based mind. So this is a great way here to get mind to mind you, you see? And so mind is here and mind loves to be led by you because you are letting your mind off the hook because it is fear-based and it is looking for direction from you. So when you are looking at mind and mind is looking at you and you are looking for mind to lead you, it is a scary place to be in. And that is when you are quite cerebral thinking here. You are stuck up in your mind in this fear-based loop. And you are always trying to dig around and solve problems. So we're taking a load off here. So you are seeing mind here in heart center. You are seeing you, the spirit of you, and you are basking in the glow of your soul. It can feel like light emanating from your heart center, or if you want to picture a little fire here, you can hear it crackling if you would like. You do what works for you. We are throwing out some suggestions because each is wired differently. This is not 1 + 1 + 1, and that equals 3. Everything is a little, it is moving, it is flexible here. And even if what works for you today, later you will feel a little not comfortable with it, well, you will modify it to adapt because you're always shifting. Be patient with self. Be gentle with self. You are deserving of this. You see? So you are comfortable. You have your notepad next to you. You are the spirit of you. You are basking in the glow of your soul. You have your mind next to you. And then you are incorporating your breath. We can start with in through nose, slow and controlled, out through mouth. So you are getting your body to be here on board with this meditation. And this is for the purpose of plugging into your soul. And you are just getting a break from all of this external stimuli. And you just are allowing yourself to feel peaceful. If you want to concentrate on peace here within, you can. If you want to write it on your notebook, peace, you can write that. Then you are showing your dear mind, look at, that is our focus. Behave here next to me, my dear mind, I love you so. And so you are focused on peace. That is your intention. You are being deliberate here. As you get this practice down, you will be doing this outside of meditation. So this is the foundation for this. And this is what we help persons with in their individual sessions. You are creating your reality through your emotions. So as you are doing this, you are regulating your emotions. So your mind might begin to wander. As we'll think about this meeting you have up here and those kids over there and that partner. Oh, and I have this itch on my ankle. Did I put the laundry in the dryer? So come back here. It's okay, my mind. I love you. You are safe. So here you are full of peace, safety, security. This is your home base. And you are soothing your mind in this process. And then you are reminding your mind, look at what we wrote on the notebook. You're reparenting yourself here. You're evolving through your mind. So if you are pointing to peace, then you are having mind focus on peace. Mind likes to be given an intention. It enjoys being led by you. And when you are giving it an intention to focus on, well, then it can let loose here and just, it is like your mind is swinging in a hammock here of peace, you see? And when you are done, what we do recommend here is you have headphones on and you are listening to bilateral stimulation, binaural beats, something else. Maybe it is birds chirping or water flowing, something relaxing that doesn't have words in it, you see? So you can just be. You are what you are intending. So if you are intending peace, well, that is what you are becoming. You are being peace. That is the practice here. Do you notice how Joy just took a breath here? We breathed her. So as we are going to the next segment, Joy is recalibrating here as she is balanced, as she is translating the vibration, the impulses that we're sending her. And you will notice that in meditation, you will find yourself being breathed. And it is just you syncing up with higher self and allowing yourself to float here. There's not a force that is taking you over. You are in total control. Joy can slip out of this at any point in time. So what Joy has practiced is she has removed herself as a translator and she is over here to the side. She's observing. But she's in an elevated state, so she doesn't remember the majority of this. And that is why it is recorded and she will listen to it later. Now, once your 5 minutes are over, or whenever you decide to be done with the portion of meditation, and you are still up in this elevated state, I would love to receive a message, please. Is what you can write right under your intention that you wrote on your notebook. So if you wrote peace, right under that, you can write, I would love to receive a message, please. If you want to specify, maybe you are speaking with a certain guide of spiritual nature or your higher self or a deceased loved one from Grandma Glennie or whoever you want to write here, you see? And then you are receiving straight from that because that is what you ordered. You see, it may take a little practice, but it will procure on your behalf. We assure you of this. It is to be diligent, be deliberate, and be consistent. And then let it flow. And then as you taper off and you release yourself from this elevated state, well, now you have an instruction manual for your life. You have a book of inspiration that you have received words from the heavens that will provide much peace and comfort here for you. We hope this has brought upliftment for you today. And we are going to leave you with this. We adore each and every one of you. You deserve to feel safe as you are creating your own reality. Grant this for yourself. And with this, we shall depart. All right. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week.